guys, in today's video I want to show you my super easy process to create little lined journal that you can upload and publish on KDP in literally a matter of minutes, and that are currently generating me hundreds of dollars per month. And so I want to show you how you can do it as well. So KDP is an amazing business model for any beginner that is looking for an easy to start side hustle that can truly help you generate that extra cash that you may need, to pay your bills, or I don't know, to save up for a vacation or whatever you like. And so I want to show you how much potential this business model have and how you can easily, achieve the same results. So this tutorial is going to be divided into two separate videos because otherwise it's going to be too long for you to process all in one go. And altogether it's going to be structured into 4 different parts. So part 1 will be all about the importance of finding the most profitable niches. Then in the second part I will show you how to check your competitors, because it's super important to have a clear idea of what's already available on the market. Then in the second video I will be mentioning part 3, which is the actual journal creation, and this is of course the fun part, the most creative aspect of this whole business model. And in part 4 I will finally show you how to upload and publish your journal on KDP in the most effective way. So this is the most comprehensive KDP tutorials you will probably find on the web, and it took me very long time to make it for you because I wanted to mention literally everything that matters, and it can really help you speed up your growth on KDP. So I recommend you to pay close attention to all 4 these points, because each one of them is a key element for you to be successful on KDP and to really make those first few sales straight away. So one of the most common mistakes that beginners make is to create a journal on a niche or a theme that they like, completely disregarding, if it's actually a profitable niche, because they don't take the time of the day to do the proper research and check if the competition is low enough and the demand is high enough for them to potentially make some sales in that niche. And so they put all their focus only on the creative aspect of this business model. But the problem is that most often these niches are oversaturated, and so their journal get lost in the middle of a million others, and that's why they don't make any sales, and then they get demotivated, they lose faith, and they don't believe in the business model anymore. And that's how most beginners just end up quitting too soon and giving up, on the whole KDP journey, which is such a shame, because this is an excellent, side hustle that you can easily start even if you have literally zero experience, and that can help you generate, extra cash quite quickly. So let me help you to do things the right way since day one. So first of all, I would strongly recommend you to use Chrome as internet browser, and the reason why is because Chrome have a lot of amazing free extension that can really help you with your KDP journey. And in this tutorial I will try to keep it budget friendly, meaning that I will suggest you mostly free extension, but of course here and there I will also mention some extension that require a sort of a monthly membership or a small little payments, because it's important for me to show you which are the most effective extension if you want to succeed. So I'm gonna give you options, then it's up to you which way you want to go, but let's start with the free extension. So just open your Chrome browser and let's start by searching Amazon Suggestion Expander. And I think it's this one, the very first one. And once you found your extension, you just click Add to Chrome, and now you can have it easily accessible right here on the top of your page. So let's go into Amazon, and I'm going to show you what exactly this extension is going to do. So as I already mentioned, the first step we need to focus on is to find a profitable niche, because if we just focus on creating a cute journal but we threw it on an ocean full of other journals on the exact same niche, obviously our book is gonna get lost and we will never make those first few sales. And so in order for us to be successful, we need to create a journal on a niche where there's low competition but high demand. And here is where our new Chrome extension is gonna help us. So let's take a random niche, the first things that pop into my mind, thinking of creating a journal that could be very cute for children, young children in general. It's something with a turtle theme. So let's just have a random look on Amazon platform what's available as turtle journal, and that's what we're gonna type. And as you can see, as I was typing, this kind of a pop-up window appeared right in front of you with all these extra suggestions. So this could be, extra keywords that you want to explore and just see if they are oversaturated or not, because some of them, it could be really valuable suggestion, and very good keyword for us to keep in consideration. So, but let's first explore this first keyword we just came up with. So turtle journal, let's see how many results we have. And as you can see, we have 909 results, which is quite of a good number, because one of the criteria we want to follow in order to stay on the low competition, realm, we want to find a keyword that has a maximum of 1,000, results. So we definitely have that here because, of course, we only have 909 results. But let's see which other suggestion, our Amazon expander is gonna give us. So let's see, we have turtle journal for women, turtle journal notebook, turtle journals for writing, journal/diary, turtle journal for girls. This could be a good one. Let's explore this one. And as you can see, this was too good to be true. So we have 10,000 result, which is way above our 1,000 limits, so we want to do one step back. And so let's go back to turtle journal. And maybe we can try to turn this first keyword into a more specific keyword. So maybe if we add the word wide ruled, which is how we're gonna structure our interiors. And let's see which results we have. Okay, here we are on the 2,000, results. Let's see if we can add something like turtle journal wide ruled for girls. And here, as you can see, we have a much better result. So without the word wide ruled, the result was over 10,000. But with the word, wide ruled, we lower the competition much more. So this could be a very good keyword because we are just on the limit, of our results number, and we have created sort of a long tail keyword, meaning that there's multiple words, inside our keywords. And these are all very strategic words if you think about it, because people search quite often for all these words singularly, which means that no matter if someone is typing turtle journal or journal for girls, our journal is gonna pop in their search results. It's just a matter, of course, the more specific and the more close they get to our specific keyword, the more chances we have to rank, because of course the results are much lower. So with this keyword we can definitely rank, and so I will just stick to this one and keep moving forward. But this is pretty much how you niche down on your journal theme and how you really found very profitable keywords. So now that we have our perfect keywords, we also want to check that there's high demand for it. So it's always a balance between low competition and high demand. So to double check that aspect, I suggest you to use another Chrome extension, which is called KDP Spy. And this extension unfortunately is through payments. So you have to sign up into BookBolt in order to, add your KDP Spy extension. And so let me just show you. Basically, this is the link. You're just gonna create, an account, but I can show you the prices. It's not that expensive. I mean, I think it costs you about $9.99 per month if you're a newbie. And you can also, you know, have a 3 days free trial. So I strongly recommend you to join the free trial at least and really, you know, test it out, because this is gonna speed up your growth on KDP by 10x. But anyway, either way, if you wanna join, you know, the membership or not, I'm gonna leave my link down below, because I'm pretty sure you can have a discount in case you decide to actually apply for the full membership. And if not, I still strongly recommend you to test it out and take advantage of your free trial. Once you have your extension added as well, you go back into your Amazon. Let's pin even this one. Perfect. So every time you pin your brand new Chrome extension, you have it visible on your toolbar, so it's super convenient. And so I recommend you to pin all your most used extensions. That's why I really love Chrome versus Safari, because the extensions are so convenient and they really help, you know, with your digital entrepreneurship journey, no matter which business model you follow, either for Merch by Amazon or KDP or whatever. You know, there's so many extensions that you don't have with Safari. Anyway, once you are back into your Amazon page, you know, with your chosen keywords, let me show you how you can check if it has a high search volume as well. So just click on your KDP extension. And as you can see, you have this pop-up window where you can just click on keywords and you will see, you know, your extension searching. And then you will have these results with these 4 columns. So basically the first columns have all sorts of keywords which are very similar to your original keywords. So you want to find, of course, the perfect match or the closest keywords to your original one. And then you have 3 additional columns where the very first one is the most important to you, because this is actually the Amazon search volume, which is exactly what we want to check, which means how many times people search for, you know, these exact keywords. And then the second column just show you the Google search volume, which means how many times people search for each of these keywords through the Google search engine, which is still an important metrics, but not relevant for us right now. So you can disregard this for today. And then the third column, we can completely ignore it. This is just the Google CPC, which is cost per click. So it's nothing relevant to us right now. So let's just focus on this first column right here, because this has all the numbers that we need to focus on. So first of all, let's see if we found an exact match of our original keywords, which is turtle journal wide ruled for girls. So we have turtle composition notebook wide ruled, journal composition notebook. So here we have a very similar one. So rather than the word journal, they use the word composition notebook, and there's no for girls. So we have a less of a niche, you know, kind of keyword. But as you can see, people search for this keyword 2,155 times. So it's a quite good indication. It means that people actually search for this keyword. Then let's see if we found something really matchy. Okay, I definitely want the word turtle in it, because I think it's very specific. So we have a wide ruled composition journal for kids. So here is even where you can have ideas. So you could actually use this keyword with for kids at the end rather than for girls. So it's more generic. So you can include both boys and girls. So maybe it's actually more strategic. So let me just check how many results. Okay, this has the same search results, so it could be either one. You know, I think actually for kids it will be best, because you include even boys, and so it's less niche down, you know, and you can have a bigger market for these journals. So let's explore this on KDP Spy to see how many times this keyword has been searched. So now we have slightly changed our original keywords, and we have turtle wide ruled journal for kids. I think I saw something like that before, and maybe it was composition book. Let's see. So here it is. No, okay, this is close but not quite, and it has almost 2,000, you know, search volume. Okay, if you cannot find the exact match, obviously you just want to look how many times people search for a very similar keyword. And I think we already have a random idea, you know, that people really search for Tarto composition notebook for kids in general. And so I think we are quite comfortable in using this keyword. So I'm gonna stick with this keyword, and now that we know our journal theme and what we want to create, we can focus on actually creating our little journal. But before we start with the creative aspect of it, we need to focus on a second super important key point of this whole process to increase our chances for success, which is checking our competition. And so obviously when you are into Amazon, you also want to compare and just check out what your competitors are publishing. And so you want to have an idea, you know, what's available already on the Amazon platform. And so you also have an idea which kind of trim sizing, you know, other people use when publishing similar journals. And so as you can see, there's usually two very common trimming size, which is the 6x9 inches, which is this one. It looks a bit more narrow and slightly longer. And then you can also, you know, look inside. So this cover is cute, quite simple, you know, very on the aqua and green kind of colors. And then there's only a simple text, which it kind of get lost in the middle of this busy pattern, but it's okay. And then you have a very simple first page with this book belongs to, and then you can write your name. And then of course you have your very simple lined journal. This is a nice way to, you know, have an idea what's available already out there. And then you have the typical, you know, humorous quote, like just a girl who loves blah blah blah. There's plenty of these kind of journals covers available on Amazon, like just a girl who loves, I don't know, koalas or monkeys. And in this case we have turtles. So let's just look inside. I'm not a big fan of the pitch black cover, to be honest with you, but I don't know, some people may like it. So this is a super simple cover, very easy to create. It's just like one clip art and some text. I mean, nothing special. And then again, you have the first page writing this notebook belongs to. And then you have a simple line journal. So they're all identical on the inside. So these two were both a 6x9 kind of trim size. And then you have this kind of trim size, which is my favorite for journals, to be honest with you, because as you can see, it's a bit wider. And so you have more space for your print or pattern. So it's just cuter for me as a journal for school rather than this narrow. This looks more like an agenda kind of trim size to me for more adult people, but for children I found cuter, you know, this larger kind of trim size. So let's also look this inside. So very simple cover with a label on it, composition notebook. By the way, these 3 lines on the labels, I found them to be unnecessary. I mean, too close from each other, you can barely have space to write anything in it, and it looks overly busy. I don't know why people use these complex labels. Like if you have a very busy pattern on the cover, I will just stick with a very simple, clean, minimalistic label, like a simple square, rectangular, you know, nothing too fancy, because the pattern itself is already very busy. So you have to balance it out. And these look like a college line journal. I may be wrong, but you can see there's different style of lined interior. Very simple. This doesn't even have the first page with write this book belongs to, I guess because you can write your name on the label right here. But as you can see, oh my gosh, they are selling it for $14.95, which is a very, very high price for a journal, especially for having only 110 pages. I mean, this is another reason why you have to really check your competition, you know, because you want to see what's out there and what people are buying. And then let's see, a couple more. This one, very weird looking kind of journal cover. Again, we have a wide ruled interior. There's just the word journal in it, nothing special. Super easy to create. This is selling for $8.88, and there's 150 pages, and the size is 6x9 inches. And this is a journal to manifest your wants, desire, and your dream goals. Worry, stress reliever to layer your feelings on this notebook. I think honestly they are marketing this journal very badly, because this doesn't look like a manifestation journal as they want to sell it. This just looks like a school journal, you know, a simple lined school journal. So I think, I don't know, it's not matching basically the description with the product, and I think this is terrible marketing, and this is another reason why people usually fails, because they don't know how to market their product to the right audience. I mean, nobody that is into manifestation will probably purchase a journal like this, and that's why I don't think they ever sold one yet. So anyway, this is another, you know, observation. Then of course you have also journals with an actual photos as a cover, which I think these are the laziest covers to create, you know, when you just slap a picture in it. But this could be an option, you know, to create a cover. So the only things I really don't like is when they add a spine, but it's too skinny. Like either you make it wider, so you do it like you mean it, or don't even put a spine, because like this it doesn't make any sense to me. Plus I don't like the text on the side like this. It's not really looking good to me with this kind of color block beige background, you know. I don't know, it just doesn't flow with me. See, a lot of these girls love turtle, or just a girl. Look at this one. I'm just a 9-year-old girl who loves turtles. So this is super duper niche, because you literally exclude any other age group. So this is quite risky, but the publisher may have created for someone in specific in mind, and then just, you know, threw it on Amazon. But yeah, super simple again cover and super simple interior. Although I really don't understand this first page. This journal belongs to, I mean, the colors really has nothing to do with the cover's colors. If you know, use mostly green and blue and brown, you should keep the same color scheme inside if you go with the color interior, which I strongly recommend you not to, because obviously your profit margin is going to be so much lower if you create a color interior, because it's going to cost you more in production. So beside, you know, advise you against it, at least create a matching interior. Like it doesn't match by color and it doesn't match by graphic, because these flowers has nothing to do with the turtle graphics here. Like I would have rather put, I don't know, seashell, something with the marine theme, you know. And this hideous like frame right here, it has literally nothing to do with the cover. So you really have to try to create something that is, you know, cohesive from the interior and the exterior. Okay, one more. Look at this one. Just a girl who loves turtles. So these have a pitch black cover, which already give me anxiety. I don't know, when I think of turtles, maybe it's me, but I think aquamarine color, green, blue, you know, ocean colors. I would never search for a pitch black cover if I'm into the turtle theme, you know. You have to go even by logic. And then look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different fonts in the same page. 5 different fonts, and then you have the rainbow and clouds, which has nothing to do with turtles. So I really don't understand the logic. And then look at this, inside you have a completely different graphic, once again with flowers, which has nothing to do with turtles, neither with rainbows. So nothing is cohesive. Do you see my point? Like you can't just slap random graphics and random fonts all together and just call it a day. This will never sell. In fact, I don't think this has never sold. Best gift idea under $8. Okay, this is a terrible line to insert in your description, because it really looks very cheap and very desperate, whoever is trying to sell this. And oh my god, like $7.43. It's way overpriced for what it is. I will not even spend $2 on this. Like, I'm sorry, like whoever created this, I'm not trying to offend you, but really this is a terrible work. This has absolutely nothing to do with the turtles themes, and every page is conflicting with each other. And then you have, number 6 font here. So we have 6 fonts in this journal. This is hideous. Oh my gosh, terrible, terrible work. never do something like this because you will not sell it most likely unless someone have pity on you. This is a terrible journal. So you see my point, right? You have to create something that really match the theme, and it goes with your vibes of what your keywords, what you choose as a keyword. So now that we saw that most of these journals are poorly done and we can definitely do much better than this, let's start creating our own journal. And to see my quick and easy journal creation process, I'm gonna see you in my next video where I'm gonna teach you part 2 of this tutorial, which is gonna be all about my favorite software and graphic tools that I recommend you to use, and how you can speed up your growth on KDP by bulk producing multiple journals at the same time in literally a matter of minutes.